GundaBadBoyz versus KernelPanic, and we're not even on Death Aura. What is happening? This is Romanticide League Edition, Ladder Edition. That's what the LE stands for. I'm pretty sure. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, it is Gunda in the bottom right. GundaBadBoyz, and we've crashed. Have we crashed? No, we haven't crashed. We've been having a lot of I don't know, monkey business recently with Scraft. KernelPanic up in the top left says GLHF, you know, and it's all good. Yeah, what are we gonna see here? This SCV is pretty early, so I don't know if this is gonna be for some sort of, you know, something special like a proxied barracks or something like that, or if it's just going to be a really early scout. I don't mind a very early scout, to be honest. You know, you don't necessarily see what tech choices your opponent's making, but you do generally see if they're going to proxy you. And in this case, it's KernelPanic that's going to be doing the proxying. So barracks comes down. There isn't a second SCV heading across the map, so you'd have to expect that it's only a single barracks on the other side of the map. GundaBadBoyz has got the gateway halfway done, so you know, if she scouts this anytime soon, she should be absolutely fine against this. Shouldn't be a problem. There's no gas being mined just yet. I think the Nexus actually rallied into the gas, which I don't mind. That's pretty common, but she kind of needs to find out about this fairly quickly. The gas is just about to finish up for KernelPanic. We'll see if he is going to transfer workers in there, see whether this is he's hoping to get a Reaper out of here or what. Interesting choice of engineering bay here to block. I'm not sure about that. Second barracks been built by the SCV. Again, bit of an odd one, but you know, I don't hate it. It's not terrible. This, you know, if it is going to be Marines, which it looks like, Zealots, you know, if you can get them on top of the Marines, they can do okay, but it can be, you can have your work cut out for you. So this is a brave Nexus with no scouting whatsoever from Gunda. Literally hasn't been across the map at all, and you know, it's always a good idea to just send a worker across the map and see what your opponent's at before you expand. Now is an odd time for another SCV to come across the map. I'd have preferred it earlier. It's going to be a reactor, and this is a really strange build. You know, there's no Marines in the base just yet, and that really there should be. You know, once Stalkers start coming out, Stalkers just tread so well against Marines that this could be really hard work for KernelPanic. But with the reactor coming down and a third barracks, the rate of Marine production will be really quite high, and there is still only one gateway for GundaBadBoyz. So, you know, this could become problematic. Second Stalker in production, but no sign of further gateways. And, you know, if you had a shield battery here or something like that, I'd be feeling pretty okay. But there's no sign of that at present. Now, the SCV is going to come in and have a look, and that is a golden plan. Is it going? Oh, it is going to get no. It isn't really going to see anything, so can't really confirm that there is only a single gateway. KernelPanic not really seeing a great deal, but sees that there is an expand, and he's going to be pleased about that. That is what you want to see when you're doing a build like this. I'd really like KernelPanic to be up and getting involved sooner rather than later, because you know, the longer you wait, the higher the likelihood of your opponent having enough to see this off. Proxies like this, you know, the important thing about a proxy is that it hits really early. So GundaBadBoyz is going to need to pull the workers to survive this, and she hasn't as yet, and I think the Marines are just going to walk in and win. That's really unfortunate. So this needed to be a really quick worker. Oh no, the Stalker on a move command as well. You know, that Stalker could have one-shotted this Marine, then one-shotted this one, but it needed to be a really quick reaction to that. And the right thing to do would have been to pull a bunch of workers. Yes, you would have lost many workers, but the trick there is to keep the Stalkers alive. The Stalkers will do the damage. You have the workers tanking fire. This Stalker isn't. Oh no, what's it doing? That's a real shame. It's worth remembering, under these circumstances, you can rally a gateway directly to a Marine, and as soon as the unit comes out, it'll attack that Marine. So you can even rally it shift-clicked onto that Marine, that one, and that one, and that one. and look like a boss with your micro, so that when the stalker comes out, it automatically just goes blip, 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 blip. Now, the yeah, you don't actually want the prismatic alignment against Marines. As contrary as that may seem, prismatic alignment does bonus damage against armor. Marines are not armored, so it achieves nothing, but it slows down your void rays. The void rays, with the range that the void rays have, if you don't turn on the prismatic alignment, you can do a bit of dancing backwards and forward, a bit of micro keep the void ray alive, because they are quite quick. Without that ability to run, the Marines will focus it down. So a big all-in from KernelPanic. Nothing wrong with throwing in the odd all-in in your into your games, and really GundaBadBoyz, you had to scout, you had to see that. You know, had Gunda sent a worker across the map and found this at the front door with no barracks, you instantly know that it's a proxy. What do you do about that? Shield batteries. You just go shield battery, shield battery, shield battery, and what, you know, with that many shield batteries done, your stalkers just don't die. Simple as that. Especially with the Nexus overcharge ability to overcharge the shield batteries. But as it stands, KernelPanic with you know, a pretty robust looking cheese. GG.